Okay, first off, we'll start with David's mount. I've got his newest version where he added a section on the bottom where you can use it for perspective mode. As you can see, I've got it into perspective mode right now. Sorry, I can't turn it all the way around. It's hitting my trick step. But anyway, we just wanted to kind of show you that setup. And it is very awesome. Initially, I also bought the Garmin factory perspective mount, and initially I contacted David and I knew he was going to put that swivel on the end of it, but my thought was, okay, well, I may have the swivel, but I'm still going to go with the factory Garmin perspective mount. But if you leave this swivel straight and use the factory Garmin mount, it actually barely misses the shaft of your trolling motor by maybe 1/4 of an inch. But I was just too worried that it was going to be in the wrong position when I pulled the trolling motor out of the water, and it was going to crunch my mount and or the $1,000 transducer / cord. So I went without that. I'm kind of glad I did. What David built works perfectly. Hush, Buck. Sorry, my dog's barking. The only improvement I would have added to it is that this Allen wrench, this Allen bolt, is not the same size as this one. So if you need to make adjustments and you normally keep that Allen bolt in your boat, you really need to keep this one as well. I think I'm going to, I think in David's video he had an actual thumb screw here, but what I found, because I was going to initially swap it for a thumb screw, but the thumb screw will actually be in the way when you go from perspective mode to forward view. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a probably a drill chuck, one of those little plastic keepers to actually attach somewhere on my trolling motor up front handy to keep that Allen bolt handy so I can shift from perspective mode to forward view. All right, gonna move up to the top. Now in Charlie's video, let me get up in the boat. Oh yeah, one other thing before I get into that. A lot of people want to raise their Garmin where they can see it better. I use size D ram mounts in my boat, and I special ordered this arm, which I think it's like 12 or 14 inches. I bought it off eBay out of Canada. The arm was about, I think I paid like 40 bucks. But as you can see, it gets it very high up and it's pretty rock solid. I bought this wire loom, which looks kind of like a rod sock. I got that off the internet. It's split, as you can see there, so you don't have to run all your wires through it, and it's easy to take off or add if you want. Also, at the same time, off eBay, I bought this neoprene sleeve right here to cover up my Livescope cable and stuff like that. Now, TH Marine has a version of this that they sell for about $40. It's made of neoprene. It's pretty much exactly the same as this one, and I got this one off of Amazon, I think. I think I said eBay earlier, but I believe I got it off of Amazon for 10 bucks. And it's reversible if you'd prefer to have white. There's white on the other side. But it's made of neoprene. It's good to get wet and everything. Let me go up in the boat now. I'm sorry it's a little jiggly. But when I'm up in the boat, sitting down on my seat, you can see right here, I'm using a UHD 93 SV. So everything, all my controls are right here in front of me. I'm sitting down on my bench seat if I want to raise it up. Now I'm leaning by sitting down, but you can still reach everything pretty handy. Now, as far as my trolling motor goes, I mean, not the Livescope transducer. What Charlie had made he used a piece of PVC pipe and a flexible 3/8 inch extension to do it. I used the same thing, except where he used I think he used a 3/4 inch piece of CPVC. I went with a 1/2 inch piece of CPVC, which was much more lighter. I'll go to the end so you can see the T-handle, which is much more lighter and smaller. I actually reversed the extension on it to where I'm using the female end of the extension on my my handle, and the actual male part of the extension I used JB Weld, and I glued it right to the end of the Livescope mount. I also used the same wire loom material, what I had left over, to actually cover up the handle. And as you can see, it made a pretty nice looking product. I might do something with the handle so it doesn't look like PVC up here, but it's very lightweight. When you click it into the mount up there, you know, just turn it a little bit and it locks right in, and it's flexible. So you can sit here, you can actually sit here and use your trolling motor, and you can turn it very easily, just like that. You know, and it kind of stays, it'll flop around, but it's so lightweight that it doesn't really go anywhere and it doesn't fall out. The only modification I think I'm going to do to it is it's not heavy enough that it'll fly, it's not lightweight enough that it'll fly to the boat, but if I was to drop it, it would definitely sink. So I think I might take this hole right here and put like some sort of lanyard with maybe a buoy float. But it works very well. You can sit here and use it while you turn. You can reach everything really easy. And when you're done using it, you can just pull it right out like that. Just lay it right there in the boat. Anyway, hope you like my setup. Believe me, all these little things add up money-wise, but it is so much more comfortable fishing when you're comfortable and you've got everything at reach, and you don't have to mess around with stuff. Thanks for watching, and if you like, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Thank you.